So here I came across another empty house here. Also here in Dalsland in Färgelanda. Or I guess this is... Yeah. It's Laneryd. I guess it's in... maybe it's in Munkedals kommun or something like that. But here, yeah, you have just a short road here from the main road there. You don't have a long road to build. This is also overgrown, but yeah, you see cars have driven here not that long ago. So it's yeah, it's not totally abandoned, but yeah, it's not maintained at all. And this is also a really old house, but here you can see they have changed the windows sometime, probably in like the 17th or something like that, and they yeah, it's so much uglier, and the house gets a totally different approach when where you have this new windows. And yeah, here you can see a very common thing with these old windows, where they don't have when they don't have proper here you can see they have tried to put a new tin plåt there, but yeah, the rot under the window is super common with this old houses. It's and this is, yeah, it's gone real far. So here you need to take away this, and yeah, a bit longer also. And yeah, you cut those logs, and you do a halvsulning on those logs there. So you just cut it, and then you groove in, or you put in new logs. Just, of course, you can change the log all the way from side to side if you wanted to, but then it's a lot bigger job. So you can just cut it off, yeah, where the rot has ended, and then you do a groove, and you connect the new log with the old log in the groove, and yeah, change the window and put in a good yeah, because the problem is it rains, and the rain gets into these cracks, and it just pours, and it stays behind there on those logs, and they rot really bad. So, but again, it looks really like, oh, just tear the house down. It's too far gone. But yeah, timberman could easily fix that. It's no problem for a timberman, or you could actually do it yourself quite easy. I'm gonna try to put a film or some pictures on when they have changed, done stuff like that. And it's probably, you should check under every window. It's always problem under these old windows where they don't have proper yeah, the proper things around the windows to make it, to seal away the water, because it's always the water that gets these old buildings. So you can see up there, the old siding goes all the way up, but they have put this new siding up there just to make it a bit more modern looking. So I would take away all that. And the siding itself, it's not here you can see once upon time they have done like I'm talking about. They have changed the lower part of the planks there, and they have connected, not in such a beautiful way here, but it's it doesn't really have to be that beautiful, but it's not that hard to do. You can see there they have just changed the lower part. Then they don't have to change the whole siding, so they don't just change those parts that's needed. And it's always also, you see, this side is probably the south facing side. This side always is the worst, with all the sun and the rains on it from that side all the time. Southwest side is always the worst sides. So there you maybe have to change a bit more and do a bit more work than on the north side. So this is, I haven't really checked now, but this side is a lot better. You can see the original siding here, when they have, you see it's quite unregularly the planks are, it's not the same on every, it's it wasn't that important with stuff like this back then. It was just supposed to be functional. And under, of course, there's a timber frame all the way around. You see here, the logs under these windows are probably okay. It's just that south side that's really bad. They've changed the roof, but they have changed it to concrete tiles. So I guess that they've saved the house, but it's I would change those tiles, and you can see they are really thin, so they are really old. They really need to be changed. They are probably like 50 years old, but then they are bad. They have a lifespan in about 50 years. They need to be changed. It's not like the old clay tiles where they can be on the roof for like 100, 200 years, and they can still be good. These modern concrete tiles, they have just 50 years lifespan. Again, you can see on this side it's not that bad. Here you just need to scrape and paint again. But the bad thing they have done here, they have, as you can see here, I'm not gonna mess with the house so much. Some people got really offended when I touched the houses and scraped on the house, so I'm not gonna do that anymore, but yeah, you see these big flakes. This is modern paint, so it's modern plastic based paint, so this is not good for the planks, for the wood. It it seals the wood, and it can't breathe. With the old paints they had back then, with the linoljefärger and lean paint, the walls could breathe, the timber could or the wood could breathe. It was not a seal on the wood, so actually if you would do this house, which is like my house when I bought it, it was also painted with this, so you really need to scrape all this off if you wanted to get it back to like original state. It's not that much work, it's just super time consuming. But yeah, you can do with a heater or something like that and get all that, and then add new real linoljefärg. Yeah. Again, a nice big house. It's such a shame here that it's standing here totally alone. No one cares about it. It will just deteriorate more and more. Nice farstu here, kallfarstu with, yeah, super nice house here. You can see it's almost only on that side, and I think that's the south side there. That's always the worst side, as I said, so there you have to do a bit more work on some log work, and but yeah, on this house again, if you wanted, of course you could just scrape the things that you need and paint it with plastic paint again. But yeah, if we would want to do it really nice, you have to scrape the whole house down to the wood again, and then add new old paint, as they say, the linoleum paint. And there you can see a nice big barn attached to it, and it's probably a bit land, but again, this probably was a quite a big farm here some time ago, and they have sold the land, and now the farmer's old house is just standing here abandoned. You can see they cut the grass here a couple of times this year, and so it's someone is here now and then, and he keeps an eye on it. Hopefully one of the children or some of the in the family will take care of it. So there you can see that house down there, that white house, that's also abandoned. I think that was an old store one time ago. I'm gonna see if I can get there's many of these old stores. Yeah, there was a store in, you can see there's a church, so this is one socken, as they say. So here you had like 20 farms around, and a church, and they had a store, and yeah, there was like a a little small community here. But now usually those store buildings are empty and abandoned, and just standing there waiting for someone to get an interest in them again and do something with them. Super nice houses, which you can... Yeah, this house has been through a lot. Probably stood here 100 to 200 years. Many families have lived in it and made a life, build a life for themselves. And it has many more years of life to give to someone that wants to give some love to the old house again. Here you can see, here's the first car that has come in. Yeah, since I've been here, I don't think it has come one car here in a long time now. So it's not like it's a house close to a road, but it's not a busy road. Of course, 4 o'clock when everybody get home from work, then it's a bit busy, but during the day it's super calm and easy. And you don't have to maintain a big road up to your house. Okay, bye.